We're live.
All right, hi everybody. Will Faerber here. That's Darcy Branchini holding that horse out there. Ron will be joining us in just a minute to work this one. Good to see everybody today. I know everybody's been getting a lot out of watching you guys' lessons, so I've been getting, we get quite a few. It's been great to see how many people are enjoying it and getting something out of it and watching you guys go through the system.
Watching our pain.
Very good.
Watching our mishaps. There you go.
Well, it's real riding is what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Every
right.
day
well,
is an exact.
I say to people, I used to be a very expensive private trainer for people, but none of those people that I ever paid me so much money ever learned how to ride because they paid me to train the horses for them and they got up. And the only people that I ever taught that learned how to do this were people like yourselves who I took through it step by step and who learned by doing it themselves. And they actually learned what all the steps were and all the rest, as opposed to just getting on a horse and away you go. So how's it gone with Duke this week?
Good. I had, I continued the work that we were doing with the lunging, with the side reins down low, and then I'd lunge him with the side reins up high. He would slow down a little bit, so I had to get a little bit more energy into him when he was up high. He really kind of resisted that. And then for the trotting, I'm able to get him going. I'm able to get him to sustain a nice trot for a nice section. Then he'd slow down a little bit. Then I'd have to get after him again. But what I've really been doing is like concentrating on, instead of just like going around once, get a nice trot, stop. I would have him continue to keep going, and then change directions and so we would trot for like 10 minutes or so. Then I'd give him a break, and then so that seems to be working pretty well. We'll see how we get is today. For sure.
Yeah, excellent. That's perfect. All right, well let's get going and see how it goes. We'll start with the side reins down low, then, and then we'll put them up again and see what we get.
Perfect. Like I was saying earlier, I got 2 sets of side reins set up. One for low, one for high.
Great. Make it quicker.
Makes it a lot quicker.
Yeah.
And he is getting furry because it is getting cold here for sure.
Yeah, ours are really growing long, Coach, like they never have. So either they're knowing they're moving to Oregon, or it's going to be a cold year here because they've got coats that look like your horse already here, and that's very rare for California.
Yeah.
Like last year, they hardly had any coats at all. So hopefully that means it'll be cold and wet.
Back up, come on, back up. Okay, bud. Come on. Okay, move out. Come on.
While this is a little bit slow, not terribly, but he's stepping quite nicely. Let's go ahead and come back to the walk for a second.
And walk.
I was liking that today. Let's let him walk for a minute.
And walk.
It's going nicely into the stretch.
And walk.
That's all right. Just keep going. That's all right. I won't worry about it. But I was liking how his walk was looking there. It was more active off the bat than I've seen it before, and this is going right into a nice stretch.
Yeah, I was trying to get him to go a little faster, but he ends up making the transition pretty quick.
Yeah. Well, I like how his belly is coming right up now. That's really very nice. Wow, this is coming around really great. Now, we didn't have to go through all that cantering to get him to this point either.
No.
Then he's just going and stretching. That's really good. Go ahead and move him down the long side. Kind of moving your circle around like that, letting it open up. And then go ahead and stop there and circle at that end.
We've been practicing that.
Yeah, good. This is really good. Go ahead and try that again down the next long side. See if you can get him to open up just a little more. You have to stay right in that right spot. You want to start moving with him now so you don't get too far behind him. Like that. Nice, nice. There we go. Very nice. Good. Good job, man. Go ahead and let him stretch on the circle there again. Yeah, this is looking so good.
Come on.
Very nice. You can go ahead and ask him to canter.
Come on, trot. Canter. Canter.
Good. Very nice. This is looking really good, Ron. Very nice connected canter. Very nice.
Canter.
And let him come back to a trot. That's fantastic.
And trot.
Now, even though he wasn't stretching into the canter, but he was staying really nicely connected over his back in that. So that's been, and the underside of his neck stayed really nice and relaxed. Really beautiful. So we're going to just one more time do our little lengthening, go down the next long side and lengthen going away from me a little bit.
Drop. Come on.
Good, 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 good. There he goes. There he starts to open his stride a little bit. Very good. And then onto a circle there. Very nice. So once again, you see how even though when he's raising his head and neck, he's not just disengaging his back any longer. So that's really nice. That's what we're looking for. Very nice. As you come around to the center line, you can go ahead and let him walk and halt and change directions. Really good.
Come on.
He looks
Walk
fantastic.
on. Walk on. And who? Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Runny nose season.
Yeah.
Cold in here. Drop.
Go ahead and come down the long side and lengthen a little bit while you're there. That's good. See what happens. Very nice. There we go. Very nice. And onto a circle there. Very good. As you come around to the wall on the next side, ask him to canter. That is just a beautiful trot today. Starting to have some real lift.
Canter.
Very nice.
Canter. Canter. Canter.
And let him come back to a trot.
And trot.
So nice. Now, as I said, he's still got his head up a little there, but he's staying connected in the canter. He's not disconnecting. So yes, he could stretch a little more in it, but if he's connecting over his back is what's important, and he is. Lovely right there. Really good. Now, next time you come around to that same place there, you can let him walk and halt, and let's switch to those upper side reins.
And walk.
I'm loving what I'm seeing here today.
And who?
What a good boy, Duke. What a difference.
Good job there, buddy.
Got the brakes off.
He's slowly getting it. Come on.
Yep. Well, you can just imagine what his life was like after seeing that little video. Told the whole story.
Oh, yeah.
Kick and pull, kick and pull, kick and pull, kick and pull.
Well, I saw what it was like when I got on him for the first time and I couldn't get him to walk.
Yeah. That's what happens when horses just finally go, fuck it, I've had it. Beat me, I don't care. I'm not moving anymore.
You just walk a little bit.
Good boy, Duke.
My reins are going to be extra grippy today. They just fell in the sand. Nothing like holding your horse with your knees.
Let's hope he doesn't take off.
Yeah, exactly.
But he doesn't look like he's going to. But you never know.
Yeah, you got to be prepared.
That's right. When I used to be in Colorado, they'd have these giant snowstorms, and these horses afterwards would be very common. All of a sudden, these big sheets of ice and snow would fall off, would slide down the indoor arena wall, from the outside.
Yep.
Just crash against them, and you never knew when it was coming, like. Yeah, I don't miss that riding in 20 below zero stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think that's anything I ever want to do again.
When it gets below 30, it's hard for me. Just because my hands freeze up.
Yeah, exactly.
So these are set the same spot that we had last time.
Is that all right?
Working them. You can tell me if they need to be longer or shorter or anything like that.
Let's take a look. Well, you said you were encountering some degree of resistance to this?
Yeah, a little bit, but I don't know if that's just because of the day or, because it's 3 days in a row or,
Let's take a look and see.
Take a look and see.
We'll soon find out.
Come on, bud. Come on, can I walk on? All right, waiting for me.
Very polite. Just let him walk. See if you can just get a little. If he wants to trot, go ahead. That's all right then.
Trot. Trot.
It's coming. Good. Keep that going. See if you can get just a little more. It's really coming very nicely.
Try it.
Very nice. Excellent. Now, just take him down the long side like you did before, like with almost a little bit of a length, and again, just to open it up a little bit. And go back on a circle there, it's fine. Very nice. See if you can encourage just a little more activity out of him in that. Slow him a little bit, and come on down the long side again. See if you can get the length in a little bit.
Tie down. Come on.
Good. And then onto a circle there. There we go. That's looking more like it. Keep that going. Very good.
Trot.
That's it. Just a little more active. Very good. That's really coming very nicely. Oh, good boy. Very good. Keep that. Now bring him onto a little smaller circle. So just stop moving so much and just let him come onto a little bit smaller circle. Keep your whip up so you keep that power in it. It's about a 15-meter circle, about like that. Good. I'm trying to just yield his hindquarters a little bit, get a little more power out of it. Good. Very nice. Now let him walk.
And walk. Walk on.
Just don't worry about the transition. Let him just come back and settle into the reins a little.
Walk. Nice. And walk.
Just let him walk. There we go. Good. Good. Now let him halt and change direction.
And ooh.
Good boy, Duke.
Good job, everybody. Good job. Okay, come on.
Yeah, just that walk. Go ahead and try if he wants to. Yeah, try to yield his hindquarters away from you just a little bit. You get a little more power out of it. There you go, like that. So start getting a little lift. Very good there. Much better. Good. Keep that. Try to widen the circle once again. Still try to get the hindquarters out just a little bit out with the shoulder than he is with the hindquarters. Good. Good. That's good. Now go large. Go ahead and take him large. See if you can open it up a little bit. Wait around next time. Go ahead and circle there and come back. We'll do it the other way. Let him settle on the circle in that direction. I got him moving a bit. That's what I wanted to do anyway. Just let him settle into that for a moment. We got a little more action out of him. Good there. Really good there. Really good. Really good now. That's what I'm looking for. That's coming really nicely. That. And once again, for those of you watching this, you can see when the reins go like this, it sort of proves that you've gotten to the point where the horse is stretching into the contact, because otherwise he would just put his head straight in the air. And the side reins are like this. They in no way hold the horse's head down the way they do when they're attached to the side, as you see when he lifts his head up. And of course, having them up like this mimics where your hands would be. So it does much more effective training for the horse rather than putting them down along the sides, which only just pulls the horse over on the front end. Good. Now, after this circled length and coming back towards the camera again. Good. There, a little bit. Good. And then back onto a circle again. Good. Okay, we went into the stretch there at the end of that. Go ahead and stay on your circle there for a minute. There's good power in it now. Really nice. Right there. Very nicely done. Keep that. Excellent. As you come to the center line, you can let him walk.
And walk. And walk.
Just let him walk for a moment. See if there's a stretching now that we're back to the walk.
Okay.
Let him walk for a second.
Walk on.
Yeah, that's coming quite nicely. And you can let him halt, and we're ready to mount it. It was really great. Couldn't be happier.
Good job, Dukers.
Really good. Good boy, Duke. Mm-hmm.
But come on. You can walk.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking you need to pull up some of the old photos of Trigger that you might have and post them alongside of how he's now looking up there.
Yeah. I got some pictures when I first got him.
Yeah, that would be great.
It's definitely transformed a lot over the years, for sure.
Those of you who don't know what we're talking about here, Trigger was Ron's first horse, I guess it was, Ron.
Yep.
And he just went into Marnie's Lame to Fame rescue and got he has a sponsor and is just doing so well. It's great to see him. So you guys have probably seen him online there, see some of the videos. But Marnie's doing an amazing job.
Yeah, he's a good horse too. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he looked very happy in those photos.
Come on, Duke. Come on. Yes, you can walk. Good boy.
Now, just something I've been meaning to say to you for a while, like as you're mounting there, yeah, get your range a little bit shorter. So you've take all the slack out, no pressure, but there you go, like that. So if he does step off, he'll encounter contact.
Oh, come on.
Not
Forward.
so quite loose. Yeah.
Forward. Come on.
On the backwards pressure, but
There you go.
just enough that
Ooh.
you're not just slack reins.
Okay, now we're gonna play games.
Said
Right?
that.
Duke.
One more time.
No, we're not doing work in hand. Okay, walk on. Take a step. Okay, and hold right there. Good boy.
Good job. Yeah, very good. And just starting off with the walk, then stretch it out ahead of you if we can get that.
Walk on.
Yeah. And just go ahead and continue going large in the walk, keeping as active as you can. But this is certainly a lot better than it used to be. Go ahead and turn by the center line, do a little bit of a leg yield to the left. Good. Keep that going. Like that. Good. Good. Keep it going. A few more steps. Very nice. Not too bad at all. A little slow, but not bad. Go ahead and let him go large on that walk now. I'm just trying to open it up a little bit as we can. And we're going to go ahead and do that again from this end one more time, leg yielding to the left. And of course, remembering that that we're not constantly legging, that be conscious of using your leg and letting it relax again once you get a response, and increasing the intensity until you do get a response. But in between, each time you ask, it's always just complete relaxation again. Always remembering to lift your toes up and let your heel back down again. Because then we start working with our legs and we start urging on slow horses like this, we tend to just kind of keep pulling our legs up. So we've got to keep trying to relax the leg back down and give him, give him the best benefit of the doubt when you have some kind of freedom of movement. Now go ahead and change the rein across the next diagonal in the walk. Good. As you're walking on the diagonal, once again, just trying to open up the walk a little bit. Remember to use your legs alternately in the walk when you want a bigger walk. Just following the inward swing as you feel the back swinging from side to side. Just follow and give a little aid with your leg at the moment it comes in. Go ahead and turn by the center line down here and do a little bit of a leg yield to the right now. Good. Yeah, very nice. He's leading a little bit with the shoulder, but not too much. There you go. Good. Like that. Keep that going. That's good. Control a little bit the outside line with your outside rein there, so he doesn't just fall out too far with the shoulders. That wasn't bad at all, though. We're going to do that one more time again down the center line from the top here. And now always remember to look where you want to go on the wall. So pick a spot that you're trying to get to and take the horse there without looking down. Like that, really nice. When we keep our eyes up, it keeps the rhythm better. When we look down, it slows everything. Keep that walk going now. Now, while this walk could use more energy than it has, it's way better than it used to be. So he's not just crawling anymore. Let's see if you can work him into a little bit more of a stretch. Go in a circle here for a minute and see if we can get him to stretch out in front of you in the walk. Try just by easing the reins and just adding a little more leg to the top of your whip, stretching your body up. Be sure you keep your chest lifted. Be sure you stay square on your seat bones, that you're not scooping your seat under you. Because when we scoop our seat, it's what makes our leg go out in front of us. So we want our hips to sit square in the saddle, to not be too far. We don't want to sit back on our tailbones, in other words. Keeping your chest lifted, good. Keep working that. Open up your circle a little bit bigger. And trying to make it a little more active. You can get out. There you go. Keep working. That's working with your reins a little bit more. Feeling them a little bit, just giving and taking a little bit, see what we can get. And go ahead and go large again. Okay. Now, probably coming back towards the other end after you go to the short side, then let's try to move him up into a trot now. As best you can until he starts swinging. That's a very good job of not taking anything back against your hands. That's what you want to do. Just start him with your legs at this point. Because we know if we take any hands, he's going to slow down even more. So it's all a matter of just activating him from your leg until we get that swing coming through. But this is starting better than it used to. Keep going until you get him to open up.
Drop.
Keep going.
Square corner.
Yeah. And now see if you can just, every time you get on a long side, try to think about lengthening it a little bit. So again, using that whip as you need to till he starts listening to you and moving ahead of your leg. That's the way. Keep those shoulders back when he does that, because that's him just testing you. The same thing again, keeping your shoulders back, tap him again. You can't let him get away with that and thinking he's going to bully you. Okay, keep going.
Drop. Drop. Come on. Drop.
Good.
Go. Drop.
Now, go ahead and change the rein across the next diagonal, however you can.
Drop. Come on.
See if it gets any better over there. That's it. Keep it going. There you go. He's starting at least one. Find the stretch a little bit. That's it. Once again, keeping your shoulders back, really keeping those weights in your heels and tapping him with that whip till he gets ahead of your leg a little bit. Of course, like that. Good. Keep doing that without taking any backwards contact. Yeah, good. He's wanting to stretch out now a little bit. That's getting better. Once again, back up, getting more active.
Come on.
There you go. That's getting better now. Keep working on it. Couple of taps with your whip there coming through this corner, keeping your shoulders back, keep your toe lifted, be sure your weight's in your heels when you do that. Keep it going.
Okay, you want to do circle? Let's do a circle. Come on. Drop.
That's getting a little better. Keep going. There we go. Starting to loosen it up. There you go. Starting to happen now. Good job, Ron. Keep that going now. Takes a while to get through to him. Keep it going. Lengthening on the long side every time.
Drop.
I said your reins are just doing nothing more than just, staying wide, whatever, without taking any backwards pressure, keeping them straight. There you go. Now he's starting to move a little bit like that. Now don't lean over when he starts to go over. Be sure your body stays right where it is, otherwise it throws him on his forehead and also slows him down. We got to keep moving him forwards. The horse, once again, when horses are this sticky, we have to be a little behind the motion. There we go. Good job now. Keep it going. Keep it going. Just don't let it quit. Keep it going. That's it. Keep it going. Keep opening it up. There you go. Good. Now we're getting somewhere. Good job. Keep it going. Good. Keep it going. Good. Stretch up and give him the top of that whip coming out of that corner there. In the head of your leg again. So he starts listening. There we go. Keep it going. Keep it going. There. Good now. Good. Good. There. Now we're getting something. Keep that going. Keep it going. Now try to start your turns before you get into the corners so we're not burying him in those corners. So try taking a little contact sooner before the corner so you start turning sooner so he doesn't bury himself in those corners. So just taking like an open leading rein. Like so when you get near the corner like here, just let your hand go out to the right. Let your right hand open up. Your thumbnail should turn up when you do an open leading rein. So your right hand turns out and your palm turns up a little bit. Like that. Keep it going like that. Like that. And same thing when you get to the next corner. Just open leading rein so he doesn't get buried into the corner. That's it. Open leading rein starting about there. So you're already starting. Just that open leading rein. Just the right rein is all you need. Left rein is still pretty loose. Like that. Round through there. Tap again. Good. Try to open it up again down the next long side. Get a little more swing in it. Keep it going. Tap again. A little stronger. It's not quite there. We lost the motor again. There. Tap, tap, tap. There. Good. A couple of times. There. Good. Good. Like that. Now you're starting to get some effect. Good. Correct your rising diagonal. You didn't already. There you go. You're on it now. You're good now. Keep that going. Keep it going. Again, stretch up, tap, coming in this corner. Every time when trying to resist. There, good now. Now we've got it right there. Now we start to flow. Now the engine is turned on right there. Because the difference in the spring. Suddenly it's easier to rise to the trot, isn't it, when he gets to that point? Again, same here. He's starting to stall on you, so taps to the whip coming through that corner. Every time he comes to a corner, let's try to avoid that. There we go, like that. Now we got it, like that. Keep it going. Keep it going now. Now we're getting something. Good. Keep it like that. Good. Now you can just let those reins, let your hands come together in front of you a little more there. Now that we start to get some energy, because we can't really steer it. You can't focus it until there's something coming from behind. Only then can we focus that energy straight. Really good. Keep this. Really good. Just like this. Keep it going. Just like this. Correct your rising diagonal again. It skipped off a beat on you. And once again, you get that better through that corner that time. Open leading rein every time you come to another corner. Keep it going now and open up the trot down the long side. Shoulders back. Little tap coming out of that corner to open it up like you're going to lengthen. So it's a little more swing in it. Like that. There. That got it done right there. Good. Keep that. Keep that. Just keep going. Just like this. Keep it going. Keep it going. Now try to take the rein across the diagonal now and see if you can change the rein and keep going. And once again, now we have a new open leading rein to the left now. I'm going to do the same thing on the left side. So when you come into a corner, just let your left hand come to the inside. It's an open leading rein. Again, we can't focus the rein horse between two reins until there is consistent energy coming through the horse. Much better there. Keep that going now. Keep it going. Tap again. Tap again. A little stronger. Come out of this corner. Stretch up. Tap. Get it more power coming out of the corner so it doesn't die there. Good. Like that. Keep it going now. Good. A little more power in it. Tap. Tap, get a little more push. There. Now you got something. There, keep that. Open leading rein coming to the corner. Like this. Good. A little more open leading rein. Yeah, like that. Good job that time. Keep that going now. Round down the next long side. Really good. Now we have something. Keep it just like that. Anything changed? Like that. Good. Good there. Very nice. Very nice. Keep that. Open leading rein coming to this corner so he doesn't bury himself in that corner there. Like that. Good. Much better. Now we're getting to these corners. Same thing here again. Open leading rein. A little more power. So stretch back and little tap of your whip ahead of your leg. Get a little more power ahead of your leg again. Tap again. Tap. Get a little more swing in it. Push. There. Good. Keep that. Keep it going. Open leading rein as you come to the corner here again. Like that. Good. Keep that going. Like that. Very good. Very good. Keep it. Like that. Good job. Very nice. Keep going large. Cross the next diagonal, change the rein. So again, open leading rein starting about here as you come to that corner. So you're already taking that open leading rein so he doesn't bury his nose into that corner. Like that. Good. Now keep that open leading rein as you make the turn to make your diagonal as you come around there. So we're really kind of riding on big circular turns like that at this point. Like that. We can focus him. Very good. Same thing this way now. Getting right back into that active stretch over his back like that. Good job. There we go. Very nice. Keep it going. Step. Same thing coming out of this corner. Stretch back and give him tap with your leg if necessary. Good. Keep it going. Open leading rein coming to the corner here. Let yourself go into the turn. That's right. So your outside shoulder comes around a little bit like that. Don't lean forward. Don't get ahead of him. Open leading rein here and open the stride down the long side. Good. Tap a little bigger. See if we can get a little more. See if we can actually get a little bit of a lengthening out of him now. Tap. Good. There. Good. Much better. Keep that. Good. Now look around, see if we can ride a circle. Once again, just using that open leading rein is mostly what you need. Just a little contact with the outside rein, but not any backwards pressure on it. Like that. Good. Look around your circle. Keep that open leading rein on the circle. Like that. Good job. Keep it going. Tap a little more active again. Every time you feel him stall on you right there. Shoulders back, another tap. Again, get more power tap. He's kind of losing it there. Good. Now go large again. Really good. Keep it there. Active. Go large. Keep it going. Tap. Very good. Very good. Now keep it there. Keep it there. Keep it there. Very good. Very good. Open leading rein coming to this corner so he doesn't stall on you. Open leading rein a little sooner. There you go. Like that. Keep it going to the corner. And kind of keep that right through the end. Like right now, you think about the end of your arenas as just being half of a circle rather than, don't make them square corners. We don't want to see square corners. Like this. Really good. Kick that. Keep that big trot. Very nice. Very nice. Keep that going. Now I want you to bring him up a little bit. Now I want you to put your hands in front of you. Keep him going. Let your hands come together in front of you and shorten your reins a little bit and keep him going. Tap. Those shoulders back. Right? Of course, we do all this without letting our shoulders come forward. Like that. Good. Keep it focused here now. Good. Keep it focused. Let him come up a little bit right there. Keep it going through this corner. Keep it going through the corner. Keep it going like that. Good job. Very good. Very good. Very nice. Good. Keep that for a minute. Now let him go all back down into the stretch and open a little bit down the next long side. Give a little tap and now open it up. With some real power here for the last couple of minutes here. Tap. I want to really get it open up. Tap it up. Tap, tap, tap. Good, good. Get more push. More push. Like that. Good. Keep that going on around the ring just the way you've got it. Just like that. Keep that going. Open leading rein now in that long stretch and then active trot. Good. Good swing in it now. Good. Keep that going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Just like that. Just like that. Keep it going. Keep it going. Right through the corner. Open leading rein coming to this corner again. Yeah, like that. Good. No loss of rhythm that time. Good. Keep it going right there. Right through this next corner. Don't let it stall on you. Don't let it stall. Keep it going. Keep it going. Now open it one more time. Biggest trot we can get out of it. Tap. Really put your shoulders back. Get into him a little bit. Get like that. Good, 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 good. Now look around your circle here and circle. Keep it going with that much power all the way around this circle. Stalls a little inside.
Come on.
Come on. Almost done, big boy. Keep it going. There we go. Look around. Let's go. Just go ahead and go large again.
Yeah.
Go ahead and go large. Get the circle. Go large from
Good shot.
Now that corner there. Can't stop on that. Tap. Yeah. Open it up again. Make it open it up like that. There. Keep that through this next corner. Keep it. Shoulders back. Tap. Keep it going right there. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Good job through the next corner. Good. Keep it. Keep it. Now lengthen down this next long side. Shoulders back. Push your hips through. A little tap of your whip and the tap of your legs at the same time. There. Get a little more push like that. Good. 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 Now onto your circle here. And let him walk.
And walk. Come on, walk on.
It's
not stop, dude. Just walk.
Good. Walk for a second. Just on the circle there. And of course, with one like him, I don't want to get in an argument with him about the walk. When done, that was good. Stop and just dismount.
Okay, and good boy.
Very nice. Once you got him going, that's what it takes us every day. But using that open leading rein, you see how you weren't getting buried in the corners there. That's kind of the problem. Is you're going straight, heading straight into the corner. So you want to think about the ends of your arenas, that there's no turns down there. It's just one, it's just one half a 20-meter circle.
Yeah.
On his level, that's about it. So don't even think about turns down there. It's just one continuous arc down there, one half a circle, if you will, so that he's not going. In fact, if you wanted to, you could put some of those cones to remind yourself right in those corners, so don't take them straight down the wall into those corners, because you want to be starting to bend way before those corners come. Once again, he's not ready to do, like if you take him into the corner, well, that's going to be a half a 10-meter circle. There's no way that he's going to make that turn, right?
Yeah.
So we want to make our turns within the realm of what is possible with the horse on a given day, So nice big wide turns, once again, open leading. The only thing that's important is getting him over his back and keeping it consistent, so that each day we build some condition and he gets better and better about it all the time. Yeah. That was really good. I mean,
it was.
That same little struggle, but it's getting easier. All the groundwork was really great today. So we can see how that's not an issue, and just keep building that up. And where you put the side reins to today worked really well when we put them up. So that was good. Just keep them active when you do.
Yeah, I noticed that it's going to the left is where he doesn't want to listen to me, and I'm trying not to pull his face over with the reins.
Right.
And in doing that, he's doing the square circle thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but I'm working on making sure that I'm leading it without,
Right.
you know, pulling too
And
much.
you were. You know, as we went on there, it got better and better. And you started, once again, that idea of starting way before you get to the corner. Think,
Yeah.
once again, think about, you know, think about the points on a 20-meter circle. So you're turning 30 feet before you're ever getting to that corner.
Yeah.
You know, if you're thinking about it, about what you want to think about where a 20-meter circle would go down there. So that's really what we're looking for. So remember, our corners on any horse are a quarter of the smallest circle they can make. This horse can barely make a 20-meter circle. So that, you know, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So that means his corners are going to be a quarter of a 20-meter circle, which means in an arena of this size, the whole end of the arena is basically going to be half a circle.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No, that totally makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's
so you
one
might
thing.
even think about that you're going to go into, instead of thinking about the corner when you're, you know, like down. I'm looking down there, like about where that last cone is sitting on the wall. So even before that last cone, think about you're starting a circle right there. Forget about the corner, that the corner even exists, right?
Yeah.
So think about starting a 20-meter circle, but back, you know, before that cone, back that, you know, in other words, where it would be if you put a 20-meter circle in at that end of the arena. You wouldn't go anywhere near the corners, right?
Yeah.
You would be well outside of them. So that's what you want to think about, because that's the level that it could work. We want to work the horse at the level that it can.
No, it makes total sense.
Yeah.
Total sense.
All really good, but hugely, I mean, it's just getting better and better. He's looking more beautiful. The body's looking better. He's now sustaining it by himself. When we get him to carry you the way he's carrying himself now, which is just going to take a little more effort, it's going to be fantastic. He's just looking. And his canter looked really nicely connected today, even when his head was up in the air and even when he wasn't all in the stretch. He was always over his back. There was any time that, like when we started months ago, when the back end was just falling out of this horse, you know, as he went through the ring. So much, much, much better. Any questions today?
No, I'm going to continue doing what we've been doing, and like basically the way it went today, it you know, comes and goes. You know what I mean? Like I either get them there a little quicker or a little slower, depending on how many times I worked them in the week. But I'm able to get them there. You know what I mean? That's the key. So.
And that will just get better and better. And as we bring those side reins up, you know, once again, remember, you don't have working gaits yet. So this is a big thing to remember. We're still building the car. It's not ready to be really ridden and taken out in the street yet. So everything we're doing now is just to test that, you know, to see if we got the brakes right, do we have the engine starting to work right, all this kind of stuff. Then when we have, that's why they call them working gaits. That's when the horse is ready to actually work. You know? And people expect it beforehand. It's not going to happen. So great job today. I look forward to seeing Darcy here in a couple of minutes. However, I'll be here waiting for you.
Yeah, we'll take a break here and do a change. And thanks, Will.
Good.
Enjoyed it.
All right. See you very shortly. Well done. Great job today.
Thank you.
Okay.
Live.
All right, everybody, we're back, and it's Darcy's turn with Calvin. So she was just telling me, actually, that she hasn't ridden very much this week, and her mother's in the hospital and things. So we don't know what we're going to get here today, but we'll give it a try and see what we do. Anything else you want to add to that?
No, I think that's it. You know how he always pees before we work. I tried to get him to pee outside before I came in, and I couldn't get him to do it, which is sort of surprising to me. So I think he'll have to pee and do his normal thing. But
I think we can go right on to lunging. Let's go ahead and start with lunging today, since it's been a week since he's been out. Get him moving down the lunge line.
good boy. Just have to put this away. Give me a chance. Okay. Ready, Calvin? Let's go. Okay. I think he's pooping. It's amazing how much his back lifts when he poops.
Yeah.
It totally comes up. If he's capable of that for pooping, I think to myself, wow, I should be able to get that riding. Okay, come on. You gonna pee? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt if you have to pee. Whoa. No, you're not going to. Okay, then come on.
Keep going. He'll let us know. Good. Let's see if we can get that big open walk swinging along there for a moment.
Oops. Come on.
That's coming along nicely. And have a little swing in that walk, stretching out. Very nice. That's coming very nicely now. Keep that going. And you can go ahead and ask him to trot.
Ready? Trot. Boy. Ah, where are you going?
I'll go this way.
Come on. Trot. Come on, trot. And trot. And trot. is surprising.
Yeah, in the canter there. Right. Well, it's been a week. There you go. Go ahead and ask him back to the trot again. There he goes. Let me get there now. Nice. There we go. Now notice those of you watching him as he stretches his head now. Watch how much more flexion there is in his hocks. Very nice now. Very nice. Very nicely done. Notice how that belly is coming right up now. The neck extends out longer, swinging through beautifully. It's really nice. And you can let him walk. Let's let him walk out for just a moment, if you will. There we go, good. Very good, very nice. As he comes to the center line there, you can go ahead and halt and change directions. We'll just stretch him without anything on there in the other direction, just like you did.
There you go, and okay. Walk on. Walk on.
And you can let him trot.
And trot. Come on.
There we go. Good job. And notice how nicely that belly has come up now. Didn't take long. Really nice. Excellent. As you come around the center line, you can let him walk and put the side reins on. Halt. Very nice. You have the side reins up in the upper position?
Okay. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I think last week you had said to add some holes, which did not happen this week. I apologize, but
That's all right.
Because he hasn't worked much.
Yeah.
He probably won't. We probably might not want to lift him up more anyway. Sorry, honey. I didn't mean to do that. Don't want to get sand in your eye. Okay, walk on.
Just let him walk for a moment. Trying to keep the walk active, pushing his hindquarters out a little bit, beginning to soften into those reins a little. You can keep the walk going. Go ahead and ask him to trot.
Funny how the walk was almost harder.
There we go. That's coming around. Keep that going. There we go. Good. There we go. Good. That's coming around. It'll look like a working trot. Very nice. Keep that going. Very good now. Very good. Keep that going for another moment. We're going to canter, but wait a moment before we do. There, really good there. And as you're coming around to the next wall, ask him to canter. Good shot right there.
Canter.
Good. Keep that going for a moment. Keep it going. There we go. Good. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Good. Keep it going. Keep it going. Go a little longer today. Keep it going. Keep it going. See if we can get him to settle in there a little more. Good, good. Keep it going. Now let him come back to a trot.
And trot.
Bring him in on your circle just a little bit. So you just push his hindquarters a little bit outside, a little bit. There we go, like that. A little rounder. There we go. Very nice now. Good job right there. Good. And as you come around back to that wall over there again, ask him to canter again. No canter work today.
Ready? Canter.
Good. Keep it going. Good. Keep it going. Now back to a trot again.
And trot.
And just let him settle in again. You can see he still has a little difficulty in the transition, but that's coming. Good trot there. Good. Keep that. Now let him walk again.
Walk.
And just let him walk again for a moment. There, good. He's getting a little better into the reins. In that walk, keep it going for a moment in the walk. Good, like that. That's what I'm looking for. So he softens at the jaw and pole a little more, just like that. That's really good. Keep that walk going now. Keep it going. Yeah, it's starting to look like a working walk. Keep that going. Good. Very nice. Keep that. As you come to the center line, you can ask him to halt. Oh, and go ahead and change directions.
Good job. I can definitely tell the difference of not having worked all week.
Yep.
I didn't want to cancel this though because I really needed it.
Yeah, there you
Just
go.
for like my own mental, like
Right.
after a rough week.
I know what you mean. It's kind of a strange one for me too. But it ended up very good.
Walk. Walk. Go. Stretch into it.
There we go, like that. Good, like him soften a little bit. Keep that walk going for just a minute. It's really nice. Good, good. Good. That's a good walk right there. Very nice. Now let him trot.
Ready? And trot.
There, good. Very nice. Keep that going. Very nice, right there. Good working trot. Now look how much his belly has come up now. Really looking good. Really good. Keep that. And as you come around to the next wall, after this one on the other side, ask him to canter.
Ready?
Right there.
Canter.
Good. That's how he lifted himself up into that. Good. Very nice. Canter's better on this side. Keep that going. Quite good. Keep it going. Keep it going. Very nice. He's softening really nicely on this side. Excellent. Now let him come back to a trot. That's really good.
And trot.
Good there. Good. Really nice. Keep that. Really good trot. Really nice. Right there. That's just what we'd like to see. So imagine yourself up on top of that. That's what we want to do. Now it's starting to look like something you'd want to ride. Really nice. Just right there. Keep that. One more circle. Really nicely done. Beautiful connection. Excellent working trot for him right there. Really nice. Really good shot. Excellent work. And you can let him walk again.
Walk.
And you can go ahead. Just walk for another moment. See if you'll just settle into that. At least you can keep your walk active for just a moment. That's a bit of that. Good. And then go ahead and ask him to halt. Boy, very nicely done. Okay, we're ready to get up. That was excellent.
Okay. Good boy.
Better all the time, Calvin.
Yeah. He's like, Mom doesn't like the cold weather, but I actually like the cold weather.
I like it for riding horses.
Yeah.
I hate heat. I'm not a fan of heat at all.
I'm not either. And actually, this temperature is perfect.
Yeah.
It's when it gets to 10 and 5 that I'm like, okay.
Right. That's a different story. That's not fun anymore. That's cold feet. Cold feet, cold hands. Of course, at least they have all those good boots and stuff these days. I used to have those mountain boot things that were great, back riding back there for fox hunting.
Even breeches they have.
Things.
Yeah.
Well,
they have these fleece lined breeches now and all sorts of things. I never used any of that before.
People are getting soft.
Yeah, exactly. It's so true.
They're either soft or they're hyper fit. People seem to come in two categories these days. They're either working themselves to death or they're working themselves out so hard they're ruining their hips and their legs. It's like with horses. You don't want to overdo it.
I kind of swung the pendulum too far because I was one of those crazy fit people, and now I feel like I've gotten too soft. I haven't found the middle ground. So.
Happy medium.
Yeah. I remember when I first got a horse, a friend of mine, well, actually, she wasn't really a friend at the time. She became a friend because she got a horse at the same time. And the two of us were out at the barn every night, in really cold weather. And we were like, I don't understand. Where is everybody? They're crazy. Why aren't they out here riding their horses? And then we realized we're the only ones that could handle it all winter long. We were so excited,
I remember that one clinic I gave there when it was blizzard going on.
I remember that. Yeah.
Remember that one?
That was crazy.
And that barn that had all those open slats in it, so the wind was just blowing right into the barn.
God, totally remember that.
Horrible.
There's a couple times I remember being at
a couple of times.
Yeah, and it was May and there was snow flying and it was horrible.
That was a cold day. That was that day that one crazy lady came when we came back from lunch and she was still in the arena fighting with her horse an hour later.
There's been a lot of that.
You have to leave now.
Who told her to leave? Out of curiosity, was it you guys that told her, or did somebody have to do it from the barn?
What's that?
Did somebody from the barn tell her to leave?
Oh, I told her to leave.
Oh, yeah. My favorite comment was I happened to be there when Karen said to one of our participants, look, I don't think you really want to learn. So I don't want to waste your money or my time.
Yeah, exactly. I think I said something like that to that person.
Because same thing.
I think I said something like, well, you obviously know everything, so there's no point in this going on. We can just stop here.
And it was a similar situation where she was really angry with the horse.
Yep, angry people who ride angry. Don't understand why.
She actually blamed me that day because she had asked me, should I warm up my horse before I go in the ring with Karen? And I said, no, I think she's going to want to see it kind of from the beginning. And so she came out and she said, it's your fault because I should have warmed her up. I was like, whatever.
There's not enough time.
Oh, I forgot to bring down the other stirrup. That would help.
Okay.
Whoa, Calvin.
Wasn't quite standing square there.
Yeah, and I think I sat right as he was. Okay, ready?
Good. Just go large first in the walk. We're just looking for a nice swinging walk, stretching them out.
Go that way, we'll go this way.
Go ahead and turn after the center line there a little bit and do a little bit of a leg yield to the right, no time like the present. Seems to be all right. Nice into that stretch. Let's put a little more step over. Not bad at all. Good. Keep that going now. And just keep softening him with the reins a little bit, getting your stretch a little deeper as we get him to take it all the way down here in the beginning. And go ahead and ride around a circle here at this end. Remember to put yourself in that position of the right over.
Okay. Okay. Poop at
first. Once again, as I said, back into our circle, a little more active. Now, remember, we're on a circle here, so try to bring his hindquarters out, shoulders in a little bit, so he's not just kind of walking on diagonal lines there. There we go. So we get something that looks like a circle. Activating it just a little bit more and softening him a little more with your fingers there, asking him to take contact down a little deeper. So while we want to ride on basically the weight of the rein, that's very different than a slack rein. So we're not looking to ride with the rein slack, just with any kind of slack out of them so that we can feel the mouth of the horse without any backwards tension. Now go ahead and go large now in the walk. Open the walk a little down this long side, asking for a little bit longer walk. Remembering to use your legs alternately as you do that. As you feel the inward swings, your legs go in and out as the horse walks very naturally. Just follow that inward swing when you want to ask for a little bit more active walk. And of course, that's how the horse knows the difference between that you want to walk rather than trot. Go ahead and change on the next diagonal. And just keep this big walk going here. Warm up.
I can't tell what he's doing. He's being very, I got my own agenda with the direction.
Okay, go ahead and change on the diagonal.
You have to poop.
Oh, here he goes.
Okay, better?
Yep. Be a little happier. Just make that walk a little more active. Once again, I'd like to see him reaching into the contact a little more power developing off the back end. And go ahead and turn after the center line and leg yield to the left. Good, that's very nice. Good rhythm in that. And now onto a circle right there at E, 20-meter circle, of course. When I say circle. Good, getting a little bit deeper into that stretch. See if you can make the walk just a little more active, like we're lengthened around that circle. So we get a little more contact into the contact, a little more feel into the contact. These stretches a little bit deeper. So we stay on that circle for a moment. Good. Softening them now. See if we can get the stretch to go on down a little deeper. There you go, like that. Now you're getting it. Make it a little more active again. A little more power in it. Tap a little more. There you go. Good. That's getting better, even deeper. Take it all the way down. We want to always be able to stretch all the way to the bottom. Not that we have to do that every time, but we always want to be sure that we can. Good, like that, all the way down. A little bit deeper again. Tap. Losing a little activity. Yeah, there we go, like that. Now on your circle, I want you to bring this pole up a little bit. So now you're going to take a little contact, try to keep the walk active. On your circle, look around the circle and begin to shorten your reins. We're going to just bring, all you're doing is bringing his pole up, but trying to maintain the same step that we had a moment ago in the stretch. Like that, so we don't lose any activity as we bring him up and ask him to soften.
You just won't get off the wall.
Get him off the wall there. Soften a little more with your outside rein. Now position him a little more shoulder 4 on your circle now for a moment. So think about bringing the shoulders a little more into the inside. And shorten your range just a little bit more as we ask them to come up a little bit more, but we have to ask for a little more activity in order to do that. A little tap of your whip there behind your leg, getting a little more snappier step out of him there a little bit, begin to step up into his back a little more. There you go, like that. That's getting better. Keep working that. There you go, much better now. Keep that. There you go, good job. Keep that. Now soften him a little bit. Remember also to soften with your outside rein, not always the inside. Sometimes it's the outside. Go large a little bit, and there was a moment there where he looked like he needed a little softening with the outside rein as he was getting too long in the neck, turning, his neck was going too much to the inside. Keep that going in the walk. Now we're going to turn by the center line and do a leg yield to the left, trying to keep him a little more in this working walk while we do so. Be sure you're really stretching up, feeling your seat bones even underneath you. You're neither forward nor back. Your back is straight. You're neither ahead of the motion by leaning forward nor leaning back. Now with Ron's horse, and when we first started him, we had to ride behind the motion a little because he was so sticky. So whenever they're sticky and and resistive, we want to be sure that our shoulders are back a little behind the motion. Hey, sometimes when we tap with our whip, like you see with Ron's horse, and you've had that experience, they buck up a little bit. So that's why we want to be behind the motion a little bit when we do that, when we have to ask for more energy. Then we come straight when we have the walk where we want it. Now go ahead and circle right there, keeping that working walk. Lifting up through your chest so you're really straight, keeping the power in the walk. Never gripping with the legs, but using your legs with an intensity, but then releasing them immediately afterwards. A little tap of your whip there to get him a little more off of your inside leg. Bring him a little more shoulder 4 on your circle. You have to ask for a little more impulsion. Tap a couple of times with the whip, get a little more, so the step gets a little more active. Gets a little sharpen him up off of your leg a little bit. There, that's getting better. Tap. Good. Now bring his pole on up a little bit. Now I want to bring him up into the bridle a little bit more. So that's it. So keep shortening your reins a little bit at a time, like that. Good. He softens to the jaw and pull, like this. Now we're getting it there. Now, get him to soften just a little bit more. Now stretch him all the way back down on the circle. And make the walk, as you begin to do that, make the walk more active. Tap with the whip and get a bigger step. So you feel as you stretch him down, the walk is starting to lengthen and open up. So it's not just plunging to the ground, that the back end is still coming through. Even a little more. A little tap again. Get a little bigger walk. I think give me a little more. Tap. Again. Tap. There you go. Like that. Now it's starting to swing a little better. Feel the difference in that. Good. A little bit deeper even into the stretch. Softening with your reins a little bit there. Like just giving and taking. And then, of course, it's a balancing act between the driving aids and the restraining aids. So if you feel like the action of your hands kills the movement, we have to just relax our hands for a moment and use our legs again. Good. Now go large in that walk and begin to bring him up a little more into the working walk as you go large down the long side. Straighten him with your outside rein there to help you straighten the front end in front of you there, so he doesn't just push the shoulder into the wall, which is why you have problem with that, because he wants to bend. So from the next long side, I want you to put your whip in your left hand now, and I want you to leg yield to the right from the wall. So all horses are, at least most of them, are wider behind than they are in front. So we always have to align the front of the horse in front of the whole back end. Not if we align it to the wall, the horse will usually be haunches in. Stepping away a little more actively, a little more active, stepping away from the wall like that, out to the center line, keep it going, tap. Don't let it, that's it, good. Leading with the shoulder, but not just falling out through the shoulder. Now go straight down the center line and track to the left. Tap him and get him a little more awake in your walk there a little bit, so you keep that energy. You feel like you have that same level of energy with every step. Getting a little flat now, so he's kind of flattening out. Now back onto your circle then, thinking a little bit shoulder forward, and I want you to tap him a little bit and get him a little more active again. You have to give him a couple of taps in a row, do so as you stretch up. And of course, whenever I say this, you're always using your leg with this. So you put your leg on, if he doesn't respond, you tap and sharpen him up to your leg a little more. And again, same thing on the circle here, putting a little more shoulder forward. I think you need a little stronger tap of the whip. So always remember, you got to feel a response. So if you're tapping and nothing's happening, then the next tap has to be harder. Now, we never want to cut the horse with the whip, but just a little bit more, finding the right level of tap with the horse that you're riding. He's still getting flat. Now he's getting flat again. So once again, come a little bit, once you tap him again with the whip and make him a little more impulsed in the walk. See if you can shake up the bottle, so to speak, so you feel like there's more underneath you. There's more energy coming from underneath you. Tap him again. And of course, these kinds of horses are a little bit difficult with this, not like a thoroughbred where you just tap and show them a whip and they get excited out of their minds. So these kind of horses take a little bit more. They're a little thicker skinned, as they say. Good, like that. Better. Now stretch them all the way down again. Now lengthen the walk going away from me down the long side. Now really make it lengthen this time. Be sure that you feel the impulse of your leg coming through the body of the horse, and lengthen here as we go away. Getting more. Be sure it opens up. If not, you're going to tap with your whip enough to get some kind of change. Like that. Good. Now we got the stretch all the way down. Much better. Now begin to bring him up, coming through this corner. Try to keep that level of energy going as you bring him up, and you're going to turn right out to the center line and do a leg yield to the right. Tap him a couple of times, get a little more energy in. It's going to be shorten your reins, it'll bring his pole up a little more. You can ask him to be a little more in a working walk. But the energy has to be there in order to do it. Now leg yield over. Use the leg yield to help you build energy. Like that. Good. Now onto a circle right there and maintain the working walk that you have right there, that level of flexion. Be conscious of where your reins are. Be sure your thumb is down on the reins between your pinky and between your thumb and your index finger. So you know that you're not slipping the reins. A little tap of the whip and dying right there. Bring him a little more shoulder forward on your circle. So both hands come a little bit to the left while you move his hindquarters to the outside a little bit. So again, tap a couple of times with the whip. Once and then a boom, boom. Back it up again a little stronger to be sure you feel an impulse move through his body when you do that. Off of your leg, like that. There, that, better that time. That got it happen. Keep that around your circle. Now you have a working walk again because you created enough energy for it to happen. Like that. Keep that working walk now. Now go large. Now don't let it change from this. Keep this same level of activity. Tap again. Starting to lose it right there. Be very quick. As soon as you feel him beginning to lose the energy, you've got to be right there to ask him again. Keep that. Now we're going to do a shoulder forward down the next long side. Once again, maintaining the energy. Both reins are going to come a little bit to the left. Your outside leg goes back. And your inside leg keeps them going down the rail. A little energy here coming through your turn, through the circle. Once again, stretching up. A couple of taps if you need to. Bring him through the corner. Shoulders come around. They come up. Look down into the far corner. And now shoulder forward or shoulder in, whichever we get. Good, good. That's coming very nicely. And there's almost a shoulder in. He's bending there. That's actually quite good. Keep that going. That's the best one I've seen him do. Just like that. Keep that. Very good. Keep it going all the way down the long side. Exactly the same. Very good. That was very good. Keep that going. That was the best. Now, once again, the only difference between a shoulder four, folks that are listening to this, a shoulder four, the horse cannot necessarily be bent. In other words, like a leg yield. When they bend on the length of their body in the exercise, then we call it a shoulder in. Go ahead around the circle and stretch him all the way down and really lengthen the walk again. That was really good. In fact, while you're doing that, you can go ahead and take the diagonal from where you are there and change the rein. Or change the rein from the next diagonal. Let's go large from the next diagonal. That's fine.
What? I'm confused.
Just change wherever you can there. That's good, like that. I like it this one. Good, like that. Now he's really walking out. Much better now. Now, as you come to the corner, shorten your reins and bring him up. But of course, you give little touches of your legs as you're doing that so you don't lose energy. So the motor keeps running at the same RPM, so to speak, all the time. So being conscious of that. Now, feel him dying right there in that corner. So that means once again, you need to stretch up, touch with your leg again. And now we're going to shoulder in or shoulder forward down the next long side, whichever we get as best we can. One just becomes the other. There, okay, a little straighter in the neck. There you go, like that, about like that. There you go, not like that. Like there. Good shoulder four, right there, right there. Keep that going now, just like that. Don't let it lose power. Tap, tap. Keep the power in it. Tap. Every step you feel like it dying away. Now circle right there. Try to keep that working walk. And the circle can be like a smaller, like a 15, whatever feels good. 15 meters, maybe you don't have to be so quite so large. So feel him beginning to lengthen out on his outside frame. So now you need to soften him a little bit with that outside range. Stretch up, little tap of your whip again, because you just kind of started lengthening everything around you rather than staying up underneath you. Again, on the circle here, bring him a little more shoulder four. Little tap of your whip again, so it becomes more active. Feel like it's kind of dying when you feel that. When you feel like the engine is trying to shut off on you there, bring him back into the frame again. But we get the horse back into the frame by the activity of our leg, not so much what we do with our hands that we see people doing today. Like this. Good. A little more activity again. Keep it there. Good. Very good. Keep that working walk and go large. Now, you come around here. Don't let it die. Stretch up. Be sure the step keeps at the same tempo. As we straighten him here again. Now, straighten him with your outside rein after this turn. So you get his shoulder off of that wall a little bit. So he straightens out like that. Get the front end and really in front of the hindquarters and not just lined up to the wall. Keep that. Tap coming through this corner here. Stretch up. Get a little more power into it. Keep it. A little more power. Get a little more on the bridle there. Stretch up. There you go. Want to soften him a little bit more. A little tap again. I want to get a little more. So we're going to prepare to trot, which means you've got to build the trot in the walk. You should feel like the walk contains the trot, like it's just under the skin, if you will. Like that. Good. Yeah, good walk. Now that's the best walk you've had right there. Keep that right there. That's fantastic. Keep that walk. That's a really good working walk right there. Keep that. Don't let it change. So you want to feel that potential to trot all the time. It's really good. Just like that. Keep that through the short side. Don't lose it. Keep that same power as we're preparing to trot. We just haven't done it yet. But by preparing for that, you've got him underneath yourself and got more power in the step, and he collected his body underneath you a little bit. Very nice. Same thing on this long side. Keep the power in it and prepare to trot. And when you get to the middle of the short side up at the other end there, it's coming to, then ask him to trot. Once again, be sure he's straight here, starting to lose energy a little bit. So tap with your whip, get the trot back in the walk again. Get the trot in the walk. Be sure the power is there to ask him to trot. Very good. Much better now. And as you get to the middle of the short side, ask him to trot. Create the energy. Come on, camera, get back. The camera just took off in the wrong direction. Oh, wait, there, it's got you now. Whoops, trying to find you. There you are.
Sorry, I brought him off the wall because he's doing that thing where he kind of tries to
hanging you into the wall. Good,
yeah.
And that's just the thing to do.
And I felt like you were helping me cure it by the outside rein, but it just didn't work when I asked
That's
you.
right. Fine. Early days. Keep that going now. Not a bad trot at all. Keep that going. And once again, just don't let him fall against the rail with his shoulder. Now go ahead and turn down the quarter line. Get in the habit of practicing your quarter lines and just go straight. So don't do a leg heel. Just go straight down the quarter line. So you're inside. You're not on that rail. Like that. Good. Straight on down. Just like that. So you can't use that wall as a crutch. Nice. Now go ahead and circle at this end, stretching up, and now we're going to bring him together a little more. I want you to stretch up and ask him to come into a little more flexion, to ask him to soften the jaw and pull. You're going to have to ask for that. There you go, like that. You did it, just like that. Now it needs a little more power, so you need to add a little more power to it on your circle. Think of putting him a little more shoulder forward. Now, right now his shoulders are outside the circle, so tap, look around your circle, get him back on. Shoulders need to come to the right. I mean, your hands need to come to the right. Both hands need to come to the right a little bit. Like that. There you go. Better. Tap, a little more energy in it. There, good. Now getting into a working trot. Good job. Right there. Go large now. Keep that. Now as you come straight, once again, don't let him just fall into the rail. Like that. Now again, coming down the quarter line on the next long side. Keep him right there. And straight down that quarter line, right there. Not going to the wall. Don't let him fade to the wall. Good, like that. Much better. Now change the rein on the next diagonal. Now he's starting to string out a little bit, so we want to stretch up, little tap of your legs and bring it back up into the bridle again. Now coming down the quarter line on the other long side now. And just keeping them straight on the quarter line, so you're not using the rail. Move off of that rail with your outside leg a little bit. Move him in a little bit. Move him in a little bit. Like that. Good job. Now lengthen down the next long side, going away from me. The activity of it now. It could be a little more on the bridle, but that's not bad. I want to use that activity by opening it up a little bit there. Good. Now you're going to come down that quarter line again. Same thing on the other side. Coming down the quarter line. But without doing a leg yield. Don't let him fade to the rail. In fact, move him off the rail a little more with your leg. There you go. Like that. Get out of that habit. Good job. Now take him onto a circle here. Now we're going to use the circle to help bring him a little more together in our working trot. So you're thinking about putting him shoulder 4 on your circle. So both hands are going to come a little bit to the left. Try to bring the shoulders to the left while your inside leg is moving the hindquarters to the outside. Soften him a little bit there. So you soften with your rein so he stays up in the bridle. There you go, right there. He's on the bit now. Keep him right there. Popped off again, so ask him to soften again. Move him away from that inside leg again on your circle. There. Keep it. A little more flexion. Ask him to soften just that little bit more. There, right there. Good, good. That's coming really nicely. Keep that. Keep that. Good. Now go large in the working trot. Good. Turn after the center line and do a leg yield to the right. Excellent. Keep that going. Really good. Now right on to a circle right now. As soon as you get there so he doesn't just fall into the rail. And once again, that same thing of bringing the shoulders a little bit to the inside. Haunches are going outside as you keep him in the bridle. Very nice. Keep that. A little bit softer at the jaw and pole there. That's for a little more flexion by closing your fingers. There you go. Right there. Perfect. Very nice. Now go large in that trot. Down the next long side, shoulder 4. Good active trot right there. Very nice. And ask him to soften just a little bit more into the bridle. So you use this shoulder 4 to get a little more flexion, keeping the activity. There you go, like that. Good job. Keep that. Good. Now onto a big circle at this end. Once again. What I was doing. Good. Now go ahead and stretch him on the circle here. Big stretch all the way down there. Letting him really open up. Good job. Like that. Up. Keep your shoulders back. By stretch and quit. There. Be sure you keep those shoulders back. Like that. Really good. Keep it going. Like that. Really good. Good. Really good there. Now bring him up from that stretch. And as you do, bring him a little bit shoulder 4 as we keep this big trot. But we're going to bring him up and ask him to soften to the jaw and pole again. There we go. Pressing your fingers a little bit on the rein, giving and taking. There you go, like that. Go large. Keep that. Go large. Really good. Very nice power now. Keep that. Change the rein across the next diagonal. And go ahead and circle here now, putting him a little bit shoulder 4. To help you get a little more flexion to the jaw and pole. The shoulders are way outside, so bring your hands to the right. Your hands come to the right a little bit, while your inside leg pushes the hindquarters out a little bit. There, you're getting back on the bridle again, right there. Very good. Now stretch him all the way down in this direction. Keep that going. Really good. Keep that. Really good. Nice power in that stretch. Really good. Now bring him up from the stretch. Stay on your circle. Now as you start to bring him up, bring him a little more shoulder 4. Your hands come a little bit inside. That inside leg is bringing him back, pushing those hindquarters back to the outside again, a little bit tap there, get a little more power. As we bring it up, he has to keep a little more energy in order to keep working that much harder as we bring him up. There you go. Good. Now go large again. Shoulder in down the next long side. And now shoulder in. Very good. Very good. Right on down there. Keep that power. Really good. Now, got to hold that position and circle now. So think about keeping him a little bit shoulder 4 as you come off there into that circle, like that. Really good. Really good power in it right there. Keep that. Excellent. Keep that. Keep that. A little more shoulder 4. Bring the shoulders to the right. There, like that. There. Keep it. A little more flexion. Ask him to soften again. There, a little bit more. There you go. Right there. Good. Beautiful. Go large. Keep that. A little more power in it. Remembering to straighten as you get to the rail here. Very good. Very good. Now lengthen down the next long side. A little bit on the inside. So try not to be on the rail, but turn a little bit before there so you're not stuck in the track. Very nice. And lengthen a little bit. Yeah, very good. Come on, keep it coming. Hey, good job. Now circle here. And once again, think immediately going a little bit more shoulder 4 again to keep him in this frame. Really good job. Keep it. Keep it there. Bring him a little more shoulder 4. Onto there. Good job. Really nice. Keep it. Keep it. Keep it going just like that. Now stretch him all the way down again. Excellent. Like this. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Keep that. Really good power in that stretch right there. Let it keep going in that stretch just like that for a moment. Excellent. Now bring him back up again. As you bring him up, you're immediately going a little bit shoulder 4. As you bring the hindquarters up, bring his forehand up. Not his forehand, his head and neck is what I'm trying to say. I've been talking for too many hours here today. You get him a little more shoulder 4 on your circle, a little more flexion. There we go. Yeah, very nice right there. Keep that shoulder 4 position. Another moment. Keep it right there. A little more. Keep staying on the bridle. Ask him to soften a little bit more. There. Good. Keep it. Keep it there. Keep it. Excellent work. Keep that. Very good. Go large now. At the end of this long side, ask him to canter. See what happens.
Ready? Good boy.
You did it. How easy was that? Make a circle there. And bring him back to a trot. Very nice. Let him have the stretch on the circle there.
Good boy.
Very nice, very nice, very nice. Now bring him back up one last time. That canter was so good, we're just going to do one of them today. Go large. A little bit shoulder fore, and on the circle here, just getting a little bit rounder, so a little bit softer through the joint pole. Back on your circle, a little bit shoulder fore. There you go, in the bridle, right there. That one's really nice. Right there, a little bit more flexion. Keeping him a little more shoulder fore. Hands coming a little bit more to the right. As your inside leg, getting the hindquarters going outside a little bit more. There you go, right there. Good job. Very good. Very good. A little tap. Once again, just got a little flat there. Keep it up. Right there. Right there. A little more flexion of the joint pole. Almost there. A little bit more. Keep it. There we go. Good job. So now let him walk. And just let him stretch. That was really good. That was a great ride, Darcy. And that canter was so nice. That's why I didn't want to go do the second one, because it was just perfect. That was really nice. It was a lovely transition. The first time he's really just stepped right into it for you, neck out in front of you. That was really great, and really the best working trot you've had. You really seem to be getting him in the outside rein now. That was a wonderful session.
Yeah, I felt it. I just got to work on my walk. Our walk is the hardest gait right now, it feels like.
That's why we just do a little bit of, because especially with these kind of horses like him and Duke, the same thing. These kind of horses that have been so, they were so dead in the walk that we come do a little bits of it, pieces of it, until they start being able to maintain it on themselves. But he's getting better every week now. I mean, that was the first time you really got him into a good frame. You got him on the bridle. You got the trot consistent. You were able to lengthen a little bit. You got shoulder ins in both directions today. And you got an incredibly beautiful canter transition. So I could not be happier.
I was really happy with that canter transition.
You received like a little trepidation. All of a sudden, and there it was. And that's what it was. When we prepare things, all of a sudden, they're just there. When we've developed the horse in the right way, it's never a struggle. If you're struggling too much, you're doing it wrong, or you're doing the wrong thing. That was really wonderful. Any questions today?
No, I don't think so. Thanks so much.
Well, you guys, that was fantastic. And once again, it's a great lesson for many of you to be seeing, for other people to see as you begin to bring this horse really completely together now into the working gaits. You've really done a great job. And that was by far, I think, the best ride you've ever had. I was ecstatic watching it. So very, very super. All right, you guys, next week, same time, same channel.
Okay, sounds good, right, Ron? Yep, Ron says yes. Okay.
All right, so see you next Thursday. Great work. Great work, Ron. Thanks again, buddy.
He says bye.
All right, I'll see you all very, very soon. Stay warm.
Yeah, you too. Stay cool.
Yeah, okay. I'm trying. Tomorrow's supposed to be only 70. I'm looking forward to it. All right. See you soon. Great job.
Okay.